Your Excellency, the price of a chicken is not propaganda. Your Excellency, the price of electricity. Now, when we buy electricity for 300 kwacha, we get 100 units. Your Excellency, everything is difficult in the nation of Zambia. Your Excellency, a nation dies when good men keep quiet. Even if they pick me up tomorrow, Your Excellency, it doesn't matter. But I tell you without fear of contradiction, if Zambia continues like this, this is not the kind of Zambia I would like my son Asha to grow in. We all came back from the diaspora, Your Excellency, because we love our nation. We are patriotic in all we do, Your Excellency. Your Excellency, we were living a good life where we were living, but because we are Zambians, we came back to our motherland.
Welcome to News Yapa Zed, your #1 channel. Thank you so very much for watching News Yapa Zed. And do me a favor, if you are new to this channel, please subscribe to News Yapa Zed. And do not forget to hit the notification bell so that each and every time we post new videos, you'll be the first one to be notified. Thank you so very much for watching News Yapa Zed.
God bless you, Zambians and viewers around the world. I know there are a lot of people that follow my platform. Not only Zambians follow my platform, people from around the world also follow my platform. I come to you tonight on a very, very sad note. I come to you tonight as a crying prophet. I come to you tonight as a Zambian man of God. I come to you tonight because the affairs of Zambia concern me. Before I speak like a prophet, I want to speak like a Zambian. Before I speak like a prophet. Many times, men of God don't speak when it is necessary to speak because they are judged when they speak. Many times when men of God speak, a lot of people say they must be preaching love instead of sharing the concerns of what is happening in our nation. But I want to say this without fear of contradiction. Where is the president of Zambia? Where is the president of the Republic of Zambia? Where is the president of the Republic of Zambia? A country dies, a nation dies when good men keep quiet. A society dies when good men keep quiet. Today I speak to the nation of Zambia as one of the sons of Zambia. Doctors demanded for what is duly supposed to be theirs. Doctors are hungry. Doctors are crying. And instead of coming to the aid of doctors, doctors are being arrested and doctors are being threatened to be arrested. My son Asha is only 4 months old. And my son goes to a public hospital where a doctor is being threatened to be arrested. Where if he gets sick, I can't trust the doctor, not because the doctor is not a professional, but the heart of the doctor has been damaged because the doctor is not respected. Where is the president of Zambia? Because our children will no longer go to the public hospitals because doctors are being threatened to be fired. Doctors who save lives on a daily basis, doctors who put their lives on the line are being threatened that they are going to be arrested. I asked this question, where is the President of the Republic of Zambia? Because there is no statement that has been issued by the President. When doctors demand to be paid what is owed to them, one permanent secretary from the Ministry of Health and everyone involved begin to fire doctors because they want to be paid what is due to them. I'd like to remind you that doctors are professionals. I'd like to remind you that doctors went to school. For 7 years, they went to study to be doctors. President Edgar Chagwa, I want to ask you without fear of contradiction, where are you? You are a leader that I have stood for. You are a leader that I have prayed for. You are a leader that people call me a PF prophet. They call me a PF cadre because I've stood for you. But in this time, in this moment, you have failed to issue a statement on the doctors. When police officers who go for training for 6 to 8 months can arrest a medical doctor that went to school for 7 years, it's a shame. And I say this not to undermine the ability of the policemen, but I say this, it is a shame that a medical doctor will be arrested for demanding what is duly his. That is not all, Your Excellency. President Edgar Chagwa, do you know that the price of chickens is now 100 kwacha? The salaries of civil servants can no longer accommodate their lifestyle. All these are the cries of Zambians. And the problem comes in when hope is that the President of the Republic of Zambia will issue statements firmly and stand for the Zambian people. You are silent. Sir, your people don't want you to be silent. Your people want you to be a man of action. My heart is broken when His Excellency does not issue statement when he is supposed to issue statements. Your Excellency, the hearts of the Zambian people are broken where political cadres can be found with more than 10 to 15 NRCs, 10 to 15 voters' cards. I am a Zambian prophet. People come to my church in Zambia. The cry of the people that I hear on a daily basis is that their livelihood has been brought down. Their standard of living is down. Your Excellency, sir, the President of the Republic of Zambia, where is your voice as a leader? Where is your voice? Where is your voice? All the people of Zambia want to hear is your voice when it is important for you to speak. That's what the people of Zambia want to hear. The people of Zambia want you to fire people that are bringing injustice to their well-being. That's what the people of Zambia want from you. The people of Zambia want a president that is a father to them. That's what the people of Zambia want, and this is what the people of Zambia need. We appreciate the good roads and the infrastructure development that is in Zambia. But Your Excellency, the common man does not even know how the bridge feels like, because the common man cannot afford a taxi that passes on top of the bridge. The common bus does not pass on top of the bridge. Your Excellency, the price of millie meal is high. Your Excellency, if the people of Zambia don't cry to you, who are they going to cry to? We are in an election period where we feel that Zambians need to be patted on the back because people are asking for votes, but it looks like people don't just care. It looks like the days when politicians come to beg and kneel down for votes is no longer the fashion in Zambia. The fashion in Zambia is intimidation. It looks like the common man is not important in the nation of Zambia. Your Excellency, my son can afford, I can afford for my son to go to an international school. But the common man in Zambia cannot afford to take their children to school. Because most of the people that go to the universities in Zambia and graduate to be teachers are unemployed. They are undeployed. Your Excellency, this is a season and a time where we want to hear you as a leader. This is a season and a time where you need to give hope to the hopeless. We fear God. We love God. If there is something, Your Excellency, that is wrong with you, seek the face of God. Ask for help. We have seen many things going wrong, but we are asking ourselves, why is the president not asking for help? Why? Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Zambia, I am very sorry for addressing you in this matter, but how can I address you in closed doors when the needs that I carry are the needs of the common man and the common people? Your Excellency, I do not come to insult you because you are a father. I do not come to discredit your reputation because you are a man that God has exalted on high. But this government looks like a failed government. Your Excellency, the people of this nation feel let down. They feel thrown away. They feel like they don't have a father. Your Excellency, look at the dollar. Your Excellency, everything is high. But despite everything being high, the Zambian people don't protest for the price of commodity. They protest today because the health workers are being silenced and being intimidated when they seek for what is duly theirs. Your Excellency, we cannot have people like Antonio Mwanza who is talking about politics when people are talking about their livelihood. Your Excellency, I don't know if you are happy that people are decampaigning you. I don't know if you are happy about that. I don't know. Your Excellency, I don't know the kind of people that advise you. Your Excellency, it is my humble plea as a servant of God, you seek the face of God. Seek people to advise you, because the people that are advising you are not telling you the real reason why the Zambian people are complaining. Your Excellency, we have been ridiculed that we don't speak. Not because we don't want to speak, not because we don't see that things are going wrong, but because we respect you as a father. But sometimes when a father goes beyond the curtains of what is supposed to be presentable as a father, children have to speak out. One of the worst mistakes you made, Your Excellency, is to have a religious minister that does not hear the voice of God. A religious minister that cannot bring credible men of God with the Spirit of God to you. A religious minister that only thinks about the carnal mind and not think about the spiritual things. Your Excellency, the country is dying. The citizens are crying. Your Excellency, you cannot continue to have bootlickers around you as your advisors. Your Excellency, you need people that can tell you some truth. And if tomorrow I am picked up by the Zambia Police Service for what I'm saying right now, then so be it, Your Excellency, because that has become the common norm, that those that come to speak out are being picked up by the police. The police has been used as a tool to intimidate and arrest those that have the well-being of our nation. Your Excellency, I said this without fear of contradiction. Zambia is crying. Zambia is crying. Zambia is crying. Those that are telling you that Zambians are not crying, those are the rich. But the poor are crying. Those that are telling you that Zambians are enjoying, those ones are lying. Zambians are crying. On a number of times I've been called a PF cadre because I support the good things that you do. But this is a time of election. This is a time when you show us what it is that we should vote for you for. Apart from being a man of God, I am a Zambian with a green national registration card. I am a Zambian with a voter's card, but my mind is confused because I don't know what to do. Your Excellency, the salary of civil servants cannot do anything for them right now. Zambia is crying. And if nobody told you, Your Excellency, that Zambia is crying, I am here to tell you as a servant of God and as a servant of Jehovah that Zambia is crying. If we can go to the market and buy one chicken at 100 kwacha or 80 kwacha as it may be, Your Excellency, the price of a chicken is not propaganda. Your Excellency, the price of electricity, now when we buy electricity for 300 kwacha, we get 100 units. Your Excellency, everything is difficult in the nation of Zambia. Your Excellency, a nation dies when good men keep quiet. Even if they pick me up tomorrow, Your Excellency, it doesn't matter. But I tell you without fear of contradiction, if Zambia continues like this is not the kind of Zambia I would like my son Asha to grow in. We all came back from the diaspora, Your Excellency, because we love our nation. We are patriotic in all we do, Your Excellency. Your Excellency, we were living a good life where we were living, but because we are Zambians, we came back to our motherland. And we cannot allow cadres run the systems of Zambia. We cannot allow that. Your Excellency, you have in your political party, you have replaced credible people with people who are not credible. Your Excellency, as if it is poking into the eyes of the Zambian people, you have returned your ex-minister of health as a member of parliament to be voted by the Mansa Central people. Your Excellency, if it does not pain you, it pains us that support you. It's not news that Prophet Ian Genesis has been supporting President Edgar Lungu. It's not news. People know that I love you and I do certain things and responsive to what people will say. Your Excellency, we are here to pray for you. Reach out. Your Excellency, reach out. No matter what has been thrown at you in the realm of the Spirit, Your Excellency, reach out to people. Let them pray over you. Let them pray over you. Let them pray over you. I said this without fear of contradiction because the statements that people are releasing during this time, Your Excellency, no. That spell must be removed. Your Excellency, no. Zambia cannot continue like this. Zambia cannot continue like this. Zambia cannot continue like this, Your Excellency. It cannot. It should not. When you came into power, you were the voice of hope. Now you are the most insulted president on social media, and it pains us. Those of us that see in the realms of the Spirit, it pains us that you are the most insulted president on social media today, and you are our president. It pains us. But Your Excellency, if you don't reach out to people to pray for you and stand in the gap for you, Your Excellency, things cannot continue like this. Things cannot continue like this. Things cannot continue like this. We have spoken time without number. Somebody has got to talk. Somebody has got to say something. Most of us that love you genuinely from our heart, most of us that love you, we are heartbroken by what is happening in our nation. We are heartbroken. Some of the people that are watching me on this broadcast, Your Excellency, are diehard PF supporters, but they are heartbroken. They can tell you deep down in their hearts, they are heartbroken. Your Excellency, we want you to step out. We want you to show that you are in the driver's seat. Some people may ask me, Prophet, why are you emotional? Because my heart is broken. My heart is very broken. My spirit is broken. My spirit is broken. My heart is broken. My heart is broken. Step out. Show the Zambian people that you are a leader. Your Excellency, no matter what happens, on the 12th of August, at least leave a proper legacy. No matter what happens, whether people vote for you or they don't vote for you, your name must be a name that is covered in reverence. You cannot allow your name to go down like this. You cannot allow your name to go down like this. You cannot allow it. You cannot allow this, Your Excellency. You can't. Everywhere I go, people are complaining. Some people even go to an extent of asking me, Prophet, why do you support Edgar Chagwa? They ask me, why do you support him? Don't you see what is happening in Zambia? Why do you support him? Your Excellency, things are bad. I'm not a politician, I'm a man of God, and I tell you, things are bad. Things are bad. Your Excellency, you have increased the voltage of power, but you have forgotten that ZESCO has increased the tariff price. We are celebrating that load shedding will be a thing of the past, but in our hearts we are crying that it was better for us to be load shedded than for us to fail to pay for electricity. Because the more electricity we have in the house, the more money we need to spend. This is our daily routine, Your Excellency. And electricity is generated by ZESCO, our own company in Zambia. ZESCO is not a foreign company. Your Excellency, why should the Zambian people suffer with the tariff of electricity when it is a Zambian-owned company? Your Excellency, things are bad. Things are bad. And if you can't see, Your Excellency, that things are bad, then you need to seek for spiritual intervention and help. Because things are bad. Things are bad. Many people that are watching this video, Your Excellency, they love you. We need a legacy that we had Edgar Chagwa Lungu as a president. We need a good legacy for you. We need a legacy that President Edgar Chagwa Lungu was our president. We need that kind of legacy. Some people are saying you don't just care. I choose not to believe that you don't care. I ask you to show the Zambian people that you do care. Your Excellency, show the Zambian people that you care. Because we feel like you don't care. We feel like you don't care. Apart from being a man of God, I'm a man that pays my house rent. Just like any other ordinary Zambian. Landlords have not decreased the price of rentals. Even as we are in a pandemic season, they still want their rental money to be paid in full. I also buy fuel in my car. I also pay for school fees for people. The commodity price is going high every day. May God help our nation. But even as we are praying for God to help our nation, we ask you, President Edgar Chagwa, to step out. Step out of your comfort zone. We don't need things to change like magic, but we need people to care. We need you to care. We need you to show concern. We need you to fire people that make you look like you don't care. Your Excellency, there are a lot of people that make you look like you don't care. You need to fire. Sometimes, Your Excellency, you need to fire. Fire some people around. If people are not doing their job, fire people around. We are no longer in a dispensation and in a time where we are experimenting anymore. We are in a season and in a time where you need to act. Wisdom is profitable to direct. I repeat, wisdom is profitable to direct. Wisdom is profitable to direct. Zambia is better than this situation right now. The Zambia we have known from the times we were born and the Zambia we are seeing, there are two different Zambias. Your Excellency, do you know that Airtel needs to be investigated because most of the Airtel boys that are in the Airtel booths, every single day they are having shortages they cannot explain. These are our common youths that sell in mobile money booths. There is an inside job happening where they are having shortages. Young men are having shortages that they can't explain. And every day we are hearing them say, man of God, pray for us. I don't know how I had a shortage. I don't know how I had a shortage. Well, in Zambia, it used to be a thing of joy for a man of God to be invited to State House. Now, it will be a point of ridicule to be invited to State House. Because State House is no longer respected. State House is no longer honored. State House used to be a place where when you are invited to State House, the whole nation will clap for you. But if I was to be invited to State House tomorrow, Your Excellency, I'll be called a false prophet. Not because indeed I'm a false prophet, but because State House has been ridiculed and been reduced to nothing. Rise up, President Edgar Lungu. Rise up. Rise up. Rise up. I choose not to believe that you don't care. Rise up. Rise up, Your Excellency. Rise up. Rise up. If I wanted to go to State House and speak to you, it's very easy for me to do that. But Your Excellency, it's no longer a thing of joy to be invited to State House. It's no longer a thing of joy. Your Excellency. Don't destroy your legacy. Don't destroy your name. Don't destroy your legacy. Don't destroy your name. To the Zambian people, I want to say, let us rise up together and pray. Zambian people, I'm calling you to prayer. Because when we pray, God will give us direction. I call all the Zambian people to prayer. Because what is happening to Zambia is not natural. No matter how much we may argue that it is natural, it is not natural. How can things continue being bad and the president is not seeing that things are bad? Those of us that are spiritual understand that for everything to happen, there is a force that is pushing it to happen. So therefore, I call upon every Christian, every blood-washed believer, not people that want to benefit from other people's misfortune. I'm calling upon every Christian to seek the face of God. Because if State House is damaged spiritually, then no matter whom we put in State House, that person will not be able to function. Therefore, I'm calling every Christian, every child of God to the place of prayer. To the place of prayer. To the place of prayer. Zambians, we need to raise our standard in prayer. Your Excellency, you are allowing this Nigerian boy to always have credit over you. Your Excellency, you are making this Nigerian boy to look like a true prophet because every blunder makes him famous every day. Why? Your Excellency, when the devil is coming and saying, I told you so, Your Excellency, it breaks our hearts, those of us that stand in truth and in spirit. It breaks our hearts. Your Excellency, it breaks my heart. Breaks my heart. Breaks my heart. Rise up, Zambia, and seek the face of God. Zambia, rise up as a nation under God. Zambia, rise up as a nation under God. Zambia, rise up as a nation under God. I know that many of you Zambians are angry. Many of you Zambians are upset. But Zambians, rise up as a nation under God. What is happening in our nation is more spiritual than physical. And if the leaders don't want to see that it is more spiritual than physical, then those of us that have got the ability to see and the ability to hear from God, I know there are a lot of prophets and a lot of evangelists, a lot of teachers, a lot of pastors watching this video right now. Those of us that have got the eyes to see, let us pray for Zambia. Let us pray for Zambia. I know that many Zambians are saying it is time for us to trust our voters' cards. But I also tell you that President Edgar Lungu, we are the ones that voted him into power. Therefore, this time around as we vote with God. We vote as a nation under God. Not a nation that is manipulated, but as a nation under God. We need to vote as a people that have seriously inquired from the Lord. That's the direction we need to take. I know that I promised a lot of people that I was going to release a prophetic word of who was going to become president of the Republic of Zambia on the 7th of June. Unfortunately, I'm not going to prophesy who is going to become president. The only thing that we do in this nation from this day onwards is to pray for our nation. The only thing that I will do is to pray for our nation. Our nation needs prayer. Our nation needs prayer. Our nation needs prayer. Our nation needs prayer. I call Zambians to prayer. I call Zambians to prayer. Pray for our nation. Pray for our nation. Why am I saying that I will not release who become president on the 7th of June? Because if you don't pray, nothing will change. If you don't pray, nothing will change. If you don't pray, nothing will change. Prayer is the only force that can make God to come in His glory and in His power and in His majesty of our nation. If the opposition want to rule this country, they need to pray. They need to pray. They need to pray. Prayer in truth and in spirit. There are a lot of people are saying, why is prophet saying, I'm not going to prophesy who is going to be the next president? Because I don't see President Edgar Lungu coming out of power without the force of God. Not even Andrew can remove President Edgar Lungu from power. Nobody can remove President Lungu from power except God. And I know many people have put their trust in the Nigerian boy. And I'm telling you, Zambians, the sooner you realize that only God can help this country, the better for Zambia. Only God. I'm not doubting my prophetic word. I'm telling you, in the realm of the spirit, I'm telling you, nobody can remove President Edgar Lungu from power except God. Except God. Except God. Except God. I know there are a lot of prophets who have prophesied that other political leaders are going to emerge as presidents of this nation. I am here to tell you as a prophet, as sad as it is, I am here to tell you that it can only take God to remove President Lungu from power. It can only take God. That is why I'm appealing to him to look upon the Zambian people with mercy. That's why I'm telling President Edgar Lungu to look upon the Zambian people with mercy. That's why I'm appealing to the Zambian people to look at the Zambian people with mercy. Those of you that see in the realm of the spirit know that when Andrew says that President Lungu is leaving power, is simply making noise. It can only take God to remove President Lungu from power. I'm telling you. It can only take God. It can only take God. And I'm constantly asking God, why will God allow President Lungu to continue in power? I'm constantly asking God. I'm constantly asking God. I'm constantly asking God because things are bad. Things are bad. Things are bad. Things are bad. Zambia, you need to come together in prayer. Zambia, you need to come together in prayer. Zambia, you need to come together in prayer. The deliverance of Zambia will not come from the west. It will not come from the east. It will come from God. Zambia is a country that does not want to hear exactly what is in the realm of the spirit. Zambia is a country that wants to hear what it wants to hear. We are praying for this nation. We are praying for this nation. And President Lungu, if you will not change your ways, we will pray for you that God will remove you. Your Excellency, if you will not change your ways, we will pray for God to remove you. Even Moses fought the hand of God. I don't see the opposition winning the 2021 election. And that is why it pains me so much. Because things are bad in Zambia and the opposition seems to be the hope of Zambia. But God in his sovereignty has not shown me the opposition winning. Zambia, I want to tell you, not because I want you to feel happy, not because I want you to praise me, but I'm telling you that I have not seen the opposition winning. And as long as I have not seen the opposition winning, I cannot declare them winners. I'm not built like that. This has nothing to do with which political party I like. This has everything to do with what I am seeing in the realm of the spirit. So everything that we are grieving for as Zambians, we should take it to God in prayer. Everything that we are grieving for in our nation, Zambia, we should take it to God in prayer. I know many of you may insult me. I know many of you may criticize me. But my job as a prophet is the hardest job because I have to tell you what I see. What I see may not be what you like. It may not even be what I like. But because I have seen it exactly as I've seen it, that is the way I will say it. It's like when you come to me with two pictures of two men that you are in a relationship with. The other one you love him, the other one you don't really love him. When you present me with those two pictures as a prophet, I should tell you what God is saying. I'm just a messenger of God. When what I see in the realm of the spirit changes, I will tell you. For now, President Lungu has not been a good leader so far. But I'm still seeing him as president. I'm still seeing him as president. I'm still seeing him as president. We need to stand together in prayer. We need to stand together in prayer. God bless you. Shalom.
Welcome to News Yapa Zed, your #1 channel. Thank you so very much for watching News Yapa Zed. And do me a favor, if you are new to this channel, please subscribe to News Yapa Zed. And do not forget to hit the notification bell so that each and every time we post new videos, you'll be the first one to be notified. Thank you so very much for watching News Yapa Zed.